Woke and Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel. I always, pay tribute to certain artists that inspired me when I was young, but I never gave a tribute to the best hip hop rap group of all time. And y'all already know who that is. Motherfucking Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I heard Wu-Tang, my brother, he brought this tape in. You know what I mean? And we had this boom box. Shit was so loud though, like me and him shared a room. My brother, I was like 9 at the time. My brother was like a teenager, you know what I'm saying? He was, I don't know, maybe like 17, 16. I say 17 around that time. Probably like 9, 10 years old. But I think I was downstairs and, he rushed in the crib with his little bags, going shopping and all that. He didn't even say nothing, but he knew I loved music so much and he knew that was going to get my attention. Turned that joint on. All I heard was Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan. That automatically got my attention. I ran upstairs. Oh, what's this? Yo, this is the group called Wu-Tang Clan. Remember that song, Protect Your Neck? That video we was watching? Oh, yeah, that's them. We listened to that whole, ever since then, that tape got rewinded all day, all night, 36 chambers. You know what I mean? All day, all night, to the point my mom was like, yo, turn it off. But the creation of that group, I don't know what them guys was thinking about back in them days. Like, it was just amazing. You know what I mean? Those brothers, you know what I mean? And for all of them, carry their own different personality, and they all taught me something. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up. I can't even say I have a favorite member of Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? I can't even say who's my favorite, because every day I got a favorite. You know what I mean? I'd be like, no, but you know what I mean? Raekwon, that purple tape, the ODB. Oh, I remember growing up, ODB used to always be my favorite. You know what I mean? He's still my favorite. But then again, like, Meth might be my favorite. I don't know. It's hard to say. You know what I mean? I just know the RZA, I didn't know RZA was like the head of him until as I got older. You know what I mean? I know I used to love RZA's slang, like the way he you know what I mean? He bopped and said certain words, and, you know what I mean? He was dropping knowledge. I started learning about, you know what I mean, the 5% Nation and all that, listening to them guys. You know what I mean? I remember GZA, I felt like the GZA flow was so perfected. It was like I heard him before, but I never heard him because he had such a perfected flow. He didn't really sound like the rest of them to me. You know what I'm saying? I knew that coming up. You know what I mean? Ray, it was like Ray was like that street dude you knew in the street, that cool street dude that was getting money, that was on the block. You know what I'm saying? He was like that nigga, that hustler. He reminded me of that motherfucker. So it was like you could relate to him. You know what I'm saying? Everything he was saying, but his flow was crazy. You know what I mean? Ghostface, that motherfucker was like witty. You know what I mean? You never knew what type of, like how he was going to carry it on a song. But he brought like a different type of energy, and his swag was different. You know what I mean? He got one of those flows you can't mimic. UGod, that motherfucker voice is just phenomenal. And I remember me always saying, when I rap, I want to catch people's attention like UGod. You know what I mean? Just from that song, Shadowboxer, when he come on, oh, I'm going to give it to you. I always wanted UGod to be on a song with me. I always wanted to do a song with UGod. So UGod, if you out there and you see this video, holla at me, man. I want to do a track with you. I'm bringing you back out. Fuck that. We going to do a track together. Those Streets and UGod. You know what I mean? Straight up. Who else? ODB. Oh, man. I got to hit this. In New York, they call these bogeys. I'm trying to quit. ODB. Yo. Back in the day, that was like, you couldn't tell me shit about ODB, man. I was like, yo, I just love this his energy, his style, that rugged, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And growing up, I see that he really didn't give a fuck. Like, he said what he wanted, he spoke his mind. It wasn't nobody else like ODB, man. You know what I mean? One of a kind. Meth. Oh, man. Big was my favorite rapper all the time. When I heard him on that song with Big, the what? I was like, this gotta be one of the greatest lyricists, man. For real. Because at that time, nobody could tell me shit about Big. I had all Big mixtapes and all types of shit. But Meth on that song, the what? I think that did it for me. But I knew Meth was different, you know what I'm saying? Because he had to sing, he was more commercial. But it was a commercial that the streets needed. Everybody fucked with Meth, you know what I mean? His charisma, his style, flow, you know what I mean? All that. Somebody else I'm missing. Because I think I said all of them. Inspectahdeck. I just wish we could have got a solo album out of Inspectahdeck, man. Because it seemed like we was cheated. Like, as a hip-hop fan, it seemed like we was cheated from a solo album from Inspectahdeck, man. Like, that motherfucker, he was like perfect. He was like the perfect rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was like the perfect rapper. And that time, everything was like flawless. Everything he was hitting you, even with, what was the song? I Bomb Atomically. Possibly They Spotted Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything he started off like, you know what I mean, even on Cream, you know what I mean? From Cream to not Wu-Tang Clan, not the fuck with they first joint, Protect Your Neck. You know what I mean? He was just, his flow was just crisp. And I couldn't wait for a solo album. And I was kind of disappointed when we never got it. I'm still disappointed. I would let her hear a solo album today. Like, you know what I mean, go in the studio and make a solo album, bro. I feel like we was cheated. And still hip hop heads around that want that. Niggas like me. So I know it's a lot of people out there that will support you, bro. Don't give up. Drop that solo project, man. We need it. You know what I mean? And I think that was it. RZA, Jizza, ODB, Raekwon the Chef, UGod, Ghostface Killer, Methodman, even Master Killer. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? His flow was more so on some y'all, I'ma learn y'all. You know what I mean? I'ma school y'all. You know what I mean? He said some shit on a lot of them tracks that I was like, yo, yeah, this dude's nice. You know what I mean? Just, yo, Wu-Tang, you talking Wu-Tang fan, I'm a Wu-Tang fan forever, man. They changed the game. You know what I mean? I love them dudes. Like, I don't think it will ever be another Wu-Tang Clan. I know there won't never be another Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I mean? It was like, it was meant to be. And I'm glad they came, man. I thank God for them brothers, man. I'm glad they came. They changed my life. They was like some of the artists that, you know, taught me a lot growing up. You know, we ain't had like a father figure. You know what I mean? We didn't have dudes talking to us and teaching us shit. Like, we got it through the music. And Wu-Tang was some of our greatest teachers. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the hood. Yo, hats off to them dudes. Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, The Lox. You know what I mean? That's just some of the groups, you know what I mean, that taught me a lot growing up. But this is about Wu-Tang, man. You know, that's all I want to do. Just show some love to them dudes, man. And let y'all know what they mean to me, man. You know what I mean? This Woke and Ready TV. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Protect your neck. Wu-Tang forever, baby.